Hello everyone, this is Debbie. I am back again today with another tutorial on my flowers, my handmade flowers. And these particular flowers, I have used a die cut again, and it is from Heartfelt Creations, and it is called Delicate Asters. It is HCD 726 is the number. I will go ahead and post that down below. So you guys will have that information. Now with making these flowers, again, like with my rose creations, my very first video on making flowers, I did use these tools. These are sculpting tools from Sculpey, and they are 3 different sizes of stylus. With this particular flower, I mostly use the large one and the medium. The small one, you could use that to add some embellishments to leaves or even to the petals if you would like, kind of make it your own. So anyway, what the dies with this particular die cut package come with 4 of the petals, 4 of the petal clusters. They're right here. And it also comes with a center. This is the stamen center, and there are 3 of them. They're all the same size. They just put them on there, so you would just have to cut once instead of multiple times if you want to add a lot of layers of those. It also comes with a really nice leaf die, and I really like this one. So I did use that on all of the flowers that I have above. So I thought that this particular die was very versatile. I'll show you one that I do have cut here. There are 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, actually 12 petals on this flower. But I have created a flower up here that I think looks a lot like a sunflower. It would be my idea of an aster. This particular flower right here, I have tons of these in my yard, and they are gazanias. I do have those. This flower right here, I don't know. I can't hardly tell you guys one flower from the other. So this is just a really pretty blue flower that I have made out of vellum. And then this one over here, I have a really pretty pink flower, and I did do the center a little differently. Let me pull up my sunflower and show you. In the middle of the sunflower, on the stamens, I did cut them in the brown, and I really liked how that looked with the center there. And then I did add some, they are the Tim Holtz Distress Stickles, and they are the Vintage Photo. And over in the one that I am making today, I'll show you that pink one in a minute. The one that I'm making today, oh, there it is. I have used a darker purple and then a lighter lavender, and then in the center I have added some glitter. Don't know if you could see that glitter or not, but it's really pretty gold glitter there. And like I was saying with the pink one, instead of having my centerpiece go down, I decided to have it go up, and that's kind of my center of the flower, and I did not use any stamens in this one. So I used the smallest die on here. Okay, and so anyway, let me show you guys how you would do this. I went ahead and I inked my flower. I'll show you one right now. So this is what I did. With that, I am using the Dusty Concord. It would be the Distress ink by Tim Holtz. And I just added some color to the edge. I just brushed that on like that. And I did that to all of my petals. So this is the front of my flower cluster. What I do is I turn that over, and then each petal, using the medium size stylus, I go along each of the petals and pull them up toward the center of the flower. And there, we keep doing that. and get all 12 of them going up like so. And like I said with the pink one, what I did is when I got to the smaller petals here, I just made sure that they all went up to form a cup in there. And that way you would do it from the front and they would curl like so instead of doing the back piece. Okay, so we're continuing on to do our petals here. And there we go. We're almost to the end. We have 2 more to go. So anyway, you have something that looks like this, like a little, oop, I missed one. So you look like a little 12-legged spider, but we are going to turn it over and you have it to where it is cupped like so. Now we are very gently going to separate these petals, not laying them flat, but just fanning them out a little bit. And then we're going to take the center and we're going to go around the outer edges and go all the way up into the center. So what you have is this really nice cupped piece like so. And you will do that with all of your pieces. On the flower that I am making today, on the aster I made today, I did use, out of the 4 dies, 2 of the large, 2 of the medium, 2 of the small, and 2 of the extra small. And then I used 3 of the stamen pieces. So anyway, I have my pieces all here and they all look like this. I tried to get myself a little organized beforehand so that you wouldn't have to watch me do all of these all, because that is very, well, not time consuming, but you know, you guys have better things to do than to watch me do that. So I have my flower pieces like so. So now what I am going to do, and I'm going to set these all aside down here and I'll pick them up as I need them, because I want to show you this very, very important part. Get that same mat and you are going to take one of your largest petals and put a little glue dot in the center, or glue. I like using the 3-in-1 glue for most of my flower projects. I do want you guys to be very careful when you use this. They do have instructions on the back, but do not use this on a finished furniture piece. It will take your finishing off of your furniture. So use something underneath to keep it from getting on your furniture. Okay, so we have this piece right here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the next largest one and we are going to put them to where the petals are offset. Like so. They're not nesting together. They are offset. So go ahead and set it like that and then take your largest stylus and press that down in the center. And just keep pressing that until you feel as though it is secure enough to pick up. And this is what you're going to have. It's going to look like this. It's so cute. It even looks pretty like that. But I'm going to add more layers to my flower. Okay, so now I have the 2 large ones together. I'm going to put a medium one in here, and we're going to do it the same way. Offset those guys, and take the largest stylus again, and press that down in there. Now I am going to pause to go ahead and put the other pieces together so you don't have to watch me do that, but it's all the same process throughout all of the petals. Okay, so I'm back now, and what I've done is I have added all of my petals together, and you can see how everything is kind of offset. You can see the dimension in here. When your flower is dry, you could add more dimension by just lifting up a few petals and putting down a few if you would like. But right now, this is what I have, and I am ready to do my centers. Now the centers, like I said, are the little stamens, and they look like so. They're really little, and I did do those in the lavender. So what you were going to do on all 3 of those pieces, and I did use the medium stylus with that, is that you just go, let me put this little flower over here, you go into the center and you press, and you just keep going round and round and round until you have something that looks like so. Now you are going to put all 3 of those stamen pieces together in the center of the flower, and you're going to glue them together like I did with the flowers. We're going to go ahead and add our glue, and we are going to attach it to one of our pieces, offsetting just like we did with the petals. And then again, with your medium stylus, go ahead and press down the center, and those guys slid apart, which they love to do sometimes. So let's put them back together. There we go. Just go ahead and press down in the center. Now we're going to go ahead and add the 3rd one to the center as well. Okay, and there it is. And go ahead and press down in the center. When you press down in the center, not only is it helping your glue to adhere, but it's also making your piece cup, like you're going to want it in the center of your flower. Now we are going to add our glue to the center of our flower again. And we're going to put our stamens in there, like so. And go ahead and press that down until you feel it's secure enough to let go. And I do believe it's probably fine now. So now this is what I have. As you can see on this one, it is puffed up a little bit. And that is because I have my stamens and I have really pulled them up here so you really could see those. As well as just, lifting a few of the petals when everything was dry. Now for the center of that flower, I wanted a little bit of sparkle. So I went through and I got some of my tacky glue. Again, I like using the Elaine's Quick Dry Tacky Glue. If you guys have another one you guys like, go ahead and use that. But I like using this one because it does dry quickly. So I go ahead and I add some of that to the center of my piece. Let me see if I can do this without being all thumbs. There we go. And I'll add some maybe to the tips of some of my flowers here, but mostly get my little stamens. Oops, sorry, I was out of screen. There we go. Get some on your little stamens. I like doing this afterwards because, boy, is it ever a mess if you try to do it beforehand. You just have glitter every which direction. Oops, a little bit too much glitter there. But anyway, you guys kind of get the idea of what you can do. You can use a glitter glue if you want to do that. You can use stickles on there if you want to use that. Whatever you guys like. Now again, I put it in my little box here. And I am going to put just some glitter right here in the center of my flower. Just like so. And then I will take my tweezers and I will go and tap it into my box. And there it is. Oh, beautiful little center. Oh, that is so sweet. Okay, so anyway, that is how I make my really pretty little aster flowers using the Heartfelt Creations dies. And I'll put all the information on this, like I said, with this down below. So I do realize that a lot of you may not have a die cut system. If you do not, oh goodness, I highly recommend you get one. If you're going to want to be making your own paper flowers and that, it is so much easier just to have a die cut so you can cut them out rather than cutting them by scissors. However, I will be having some tutorials coming up to where I will show you how to make some flowers, just making your own little template and cutting. Okay, so great. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. And this is the second of my series of flower making tutorials. And I will have several. I can't even tell you how many, guys, because my brain just is working constantly coming up with ideas. So I will be having a lot of different mediums for making flowers, and hope it inspires you guys to make some flowers of your own. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you can have those videos come to you right there in your subscription box, so they are available to you without you looking for them. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.